It's a rainy day outside, but girl, I'ma still glow with or without the sun.
Tell me what you see in me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hey girl, my name is Kafi. Today we're going to be getting into my 5-step skincare routine. Throughout all my years of trying to take care of my acne prone, dry, sensitive skin, I found that the less products I use, the better my skin looked. And so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a quick 5-step skincare routine. All right, this skincare routine is meant to literally deal with dry skin, which over the years I've become someone with dry skin, and currently my dermatologist has me on different products which makes my skin very sensitive as well, so I can't use a lot of products that have a lot of chemicals and things in it. This skincare routine is also very affordable, so all my girlies can afford it. There's only one product in this routine that you'll need a prescription for, but otherwise everything you can pretty much find at your local drugstore. This skincare routine has been working for me. My skin didn't always look like this. I feel like it's time for me to share my skincare routine. The girls have been asking. Without any further ado, girl, let's get into my skincare routine. The first thing I always do is wash my hands. You always want to make sure to wash your hands before you touch your face so that you don't transfer any bacteria that can lead to, you know, acne, because acne is caused by bacteria. And so we always want to make sure that we have clean hands always before we touch our face. When you take a closer look at my face, you can see that I have some hyperpigmentation, mainly on my cheeks, and that I'm actually actively breaking out in this region of my face. You can also see that I have a lot of dryness around my mouth. It's mainly because of the products that I've been using from my dermatologist. It's causing my skin cells to turn over a lot quicker, which contributes to a lot of the flakiness and the dryness that I typically have on my face. But we're gonna take care of all that today. The skin not looking good right now, but we're gonna take care of it for me. After washing my hands, the next thing that I do is go ahead and wash my face. To wash my face, I use this Equate oil-free acne wash. This is supposed to be comparable to the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. And the reason why I decided to pick this up is mainly because it has salicylic acid in it, which is really good for targeting acne. This foams really beautifully. I'll just show you, girl. Let me just show you. A little goes a long way. I also make sure to go ahead and get my forehead area. You see how it foams up beautifully? You also want to make sure to get that nose area because there's a lot of buildup that happens in the nose region. Yeah, just make sure to get everywhere, including my neck and over here as well. And once I feel like I've got a good clean and I look crazy enough, I go ahead and rinse everything off. The next thing that I do is dry my face, but only using paper towels. It's very important to make sure to follow this step and to not use face towels because those carry a lot of bacteria. I usually dab just to make sure that I'm picking up the water. I don't scrape or wipe or rub or anything, just light taps to soak up the water off my face. The next step in my skincare routine is toner. It doesn't matter exactly which toner I use. Before I was using the Good Molecules brightening toner. This time I've decided to switch to using the Thayer's Witch Hazel. I'm just gonna take a cotton round and get some of that on there. Toning is very important. It's essential, especially for the girls that have hyperpigmentation like me. That's the reason why I make sure to include toning as a step, not only because it helps to fade hyperpigmentation, which I've had a really good experience with in the past, because a lot of the hyperpigmentation that you see, which is mainly in this area, used to be a lot darker, and I found that toning my face has helped me out a lot with clearing that up and just slowly over time getting rid of, improving the appearance of my hyperpigmentation. As you can see, the cotton pad didn't pick up a lot of leftover oil or residue on my face, which we love to see that. To me, it's a good sign that we did a really good job in the first step. After toning my face, the third step in the skincare routine is literally my secret weapon. This is what I have been using to really target the hyperpigmentation, the uneven skin tone, tone, the texture, the bumps, aging. As you can see, my skin is glowing, and this is without any product on it. This product has literally smoothened my skin out so good in combination with another one, but I usually use that one in my nighttime skincare routine. But my secret weapon, girl, is my 15% azelaic acid. So pretty much my dermatologist prescribed this for me because I was like, bruh, I don't like the hyperpigmentation, okay? Like, I need something to be done about this. And she was like, all right, I got something for you, girl. Ooh, child. It's been helping my skin out a lot now. It has been about, I want to say 4 months now since I've really been using it. And I can say that I've seen a ton of difference in my skin. And so with this, you just want to take a little bit. You don't need a lot at all. And I just dab it around the perimeter of my face, making sure to avoid any sensitive areas such as right under the eye, just this whole region up here, along with the area around my mouth and my nose. The product works whether you put a lot or a little. This was relatively more on the expensive side, so I just use a little bit of this. Child. Yeah, if you know, you know. It's a gel, so it pretty much just melts into your skin and dries off. I just make sure to bring it up into this area, still making sure to avoid directly under my eye because I have large pores in this T-zone area. Once the azelaic acid is settling in and drying down and really penetrating into my skin, I go in with my eye cream, and for that I use the e.l.f. Holy Hydration. I think including eye cream in your routine is a must because just like how you moisturize your skin, you need to moisturize the skin around your eyes because I don't feel comfortable just putting the same moisturizer that I put all over my face under my eyes. I feel like I need something a lot more gentle, containing less ingredients, and also something a lot more hydrating, which everything in this skincare routine is hydrating because, as I mentioned before, I have dry skin now. So I try to make sure that I'm hydrating everything, including the skin around my eyes, because those areas are very sensitive anyways and very thin. So you want to make sure that you're hydrating that. Plus, this prevents premature aging along with things like crow's feet, wrinkles. Girl, you know the vibes. I also make sure to bring that into my eyebrows. There was a point in time where I wasn't moisturizing the skin under my eyebrows because it didn't occur to me that there was skin under my eyebrow hair. What? Whenever I moisturize my eyelid, I also go in and make sure that I'm taking that eye cream up into my eyebrow just to make sure that that skin is hydrated as well. Now we're back to the skin and it's time for moisturizer. I moisturize my skin using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. I just take one dab and put that on both sides of my face, and then I also do my forehead. I really like this because of the fact that I feel like it's very gentle and it's very simple. With my skin, I can't use products that have a bunch of fragrance in it, a bunch of chemicals, a bunch of alcohols or dyes, or else it breaks me out even more. Because my skin is so sensitive, I'm able to tell the difference between a product that is truly clean and a product that just claims to be clean. I just put this all over my face and my skin feels nice. You can see that nice glow, and then you can also see how I look glowy without looking oily. My skin is very moisturized right now, and now we're ready for our last step. The last step in my skincare routine, girl, is a must have. You cannot do a skincare routine without this product because it has to seal everything and bring everything together. If you don't use this product and you've gone ahead and used all these things, you pretty much undid everything you just did. That last step is my sunscreen. I personally love using the Supergoop Everyday Lotion SPF 50. Now, you don't need SPF 50 to ensure that you're using a sunscreen that is truly protecting you. Anything past SPF 30 is overkill, and I also feel like it's just a marketing scheme because it doesn't work better past that point, if you know what I mean. So you'll do good with any SPF 30. I just like to use the maximum SPF just to make sure that I'm protecting my skin as much as I can from UVA and UVB rays. Today is a rainy day, but girl, I still gotta go in my sunscreen. I use sunscreen every single day. That's been also helping with my hyperpigmentation and my scarring because when the sun sun is beaming on your face, it makes your hyperpigmentation a lot darker. Not using sunscreen is a bit crazy to me. One thing I also really love about this sunscreen is, you know, as black girls, a lot of sunscreens do not cater to us, but Supergoop does, especially the everyday lotion. I've tried their unseen sunscreen in the matte, and I've tried the glow stick. I really enjoyed the glow stick, but I just felt like it was more of an oil sitting on top of my skin. Everyday lotion is really like a lotion. It penetrates your skin and leaves a really nice glow at the end. You'll see, girl. Right now it looks a bit scary, but I promise that it's gonna blend in and we're not gonna have all this whiteness on our face. You just gotta trust the process for real. You see how it's already starting to look better? Yeah. Also make sure to take this up on my neck as well, because you know, we just want to prevent the premature aging and the wrinkles now as best as we can. Just working that in all over. So you see what I mean? That glowy skin, leaving a nice glow without making you look oily. Yeah, girl. We're looking real glowy, real dewy, girl. After doing all this, my lip is usually generally dry. And so the last thing I go in with is just this lip oil. It hydrates my lips a lot. And so that's always the finishing step in my skincare routine. And I go hand with this because I love me a glowy lip. You know, I can't look glowy overall and then have dry lips. Anything else, I just put it on my hand, especially the sunscreen, because your hands age too. Alright, so that's it for the skincare routine. That's pretty much what I do every single morning, no matter what. It's a rainy day outside, but girl, I'ma still glow with or without the sun. This pretty much concludes my morning skincare routine. I hope that you learned a thing or two. If there was anything out of this entire routine that I would highly recommend for anybody, it would be the azelaic acid. I know that a lot of the times we go to using drugstore products, over-the-counter products, and there is nothing wrong with those. With someone who has dealt a lot with skin issues from, as you can see, hyperpigmentation, which I'm still actively working on getting rid of, and someone who has dealt a lot with acne, especially as a teenager. As you can see, my skin is getting a lot better now, and one thing I will say has helped me out a lot is just seeking out a dermatologist and getting prescription items. This is my area of trouble as of now, but I know and trust that with continuing to be persistent in my skincare routine, everything will work together. With this one, it takes some time to adjust to it. I'm still going through the adjustment period, as you can see, and so I'm just going to continue to remain consistent. And so that brings me to another thing. Even if you're using really good products, really high grade products, if you're not consistent with your skincare routine, you're not going to see a difference in your skin at all. If there was another tip that I would give for how to get really nice skin, is to stay consistent. No matter what it is that you're doing, please wash your face every morning and night. Continue to use these products on a consistent basis and literally trust the process, because that's what I've been doing for the last year. My skin literally did not always look like this. I can insert some pictures of what my skin used to look like and what it looked like at its worst. I'm continuing to trust the process. There are times where things like this, it makes me feel like, what am I doing? Like, my dermatologist, like, girl, it's not working. And she's just like, please continue using it. And so I found that just continuing to be persistent and consistent in the things that I'm doing helps out a lot. And so that pretty much concludes the video, girl. Like I said, I hope you picked up a thing or two. If there are any tips or recommendations that you have for me, even if you have any questions for me that you would like me to expand on or answer or explain further, then please let me know down in the comment section below. I really wanted to do a Vogue inspired get ready with me where it feels more personal, we're up close and personal, and it's just me and you and we're talking. So let me know what you think about this setup as well, and what you just thought about the video overall. Thank you so much for watching, girl. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
She in love and she been over once. It's not like I known her for months. This life it allowed me to take what I want. It's not like I know what I want. It's not like I know what I need. I get some